Hey, Outmind, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine on this Wednesday. Echo? What you mean echo? Am I live? Huh? What you mean echo? Huh? What you mean echo? You mean echo in the chat or something? Dus now I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking I'm echoing. Oh, okay, on that bicycle. Alright, yeah. I'm not 1 hour too early, so it should be fine now. I'm just preparing one of the ideas I have with the new extra competition. Remake any of your oldest scene / render / image. Make sure you first post your new render and then the older one as reference image. I think that will be a good idea to see if people actually have been improving on the Blender skills. Music. There we go. Yeah, it certainly sounds like fun. And now I just hope that some more people will join up. Ah, there we go. Welcome, Dara. Hope you're doing fine on this Wednesday. So I'm planning on to first do the extra competition and then the weekly after that. We're just going to vote in the chat. I guess. Maybe not. Maybe I should still do the voting in here. I imported my old cache register from the laminate stand into Paramation. It's shocking how bad the topology was. Huh? Okay, meanwhile we're waiting for some more people to show up. I'm just going to get the voting for the extra done already. Let me see, this is the weekly, I should do the winner voting. Hey Berkelmeer, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine on this Wednesday. Man, it starts to get warm already. I'm not gonna enjoy the summer because it's getting freaking hot at this new place where I'm living at. Gaming is not gonna be fun, rendering is not gonna be fun. No one would like to sit in a room with 70 degrees PC air blowing out of the thing. Okay, before we take a look at the entries, let's first drop in the winner system. Summer day here, Vienna, can't help but feeling good. Okay, well. It is nice, but sitting indoors, I guess, is the problem. I was saying to outmind, by the way, the next subject for the extra competition is going to be remake any of your oldest scene slash render slash image. Make sure you first post your new render and then the older one as a reference image. I think it will be a nice thing to do. Doesn't matter if it's like a difficult scene or an easy scene, as long as you can show some difference that you have been improving. It is also okay if you take your oldest save and then just improve your oldest save. As long as the differences are very visible, maybe you need to redo some models, redo some texturing, whatever you've done in the scene. So don't want to make it too difficult. It should stay fun. Alright, the deadline for that will be end of April, which will be 28th. I guess, let me recheck that again. It will be 27, unless there are not much entries. I mean, sure, good times and bad times, right? Let's take a look. So we're going to do the extra right now, then we're going to vote, announce the winners. I'm going to put the stuff in the Hall of Fame, and after that is done, with the winning points, I'm going to do the weekly, because we have 5 entries, I believe, which is fine. I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, 5 of them. Let's take a look at Berkelmeer's first entry. Let's kick off. Title: oh no, this weird Western dream again. I believe you've been saying in the chat that it would be nice to actually combine all of the entries together, which I think is also a very cool idea. You got the landscape, Grabson got a character, Kodesh has a card, and of course the building of data. There's probably some place in here to drop it down. Maybe let's take a look at it first. Maybe the building of data here in the back, and then the character of Crabson standing right down here, facing towards the building, as in it's the last building being alive or something. Yeah, but this render is pretty much amazing. I like how the sky is a bit on an. It's about to rainy day, stormy day. There is something going on, or about to going on. A little bit of sun shining. The wind is already coming up, and the I don't know what they call this bush, but it's clearly blowing away. I like how it's between the mountains. As in, it's a mine city, of course, somewhere in the hill. Maybe down here, an old mine shaft. Very nice one. Just trying to take a look around here and there. It seems like this city is, or this village, or whatever you want to call it, has been abandoned for a little while because all the sand on the wooden floor down here isn't being removed or hasn't been removed. Get some cactus, which is some good detail for the desert area, savanna-ish type of deal. Trying to search for things there. I like how the camera angle is also tilted, or it seems like it is tilted for a bit. It just gives it a little extra dimension, I would say, rather than boring and straight. Only the mountains confuse me a little bit though, because this mountain has a very texture-ish, how can I say that? It seems like there is a lot of detail going on, while on this side of this mountain it is pretty much a lot of stripes. And then this mountain down here seems to be very lesser rockish and more sandish. The bushes are called tumbleweeds. There was a gallow in there too. What is a gallow? So I would say like the mountains need a little bit more balanced out in the texturing. Oh, that thing, yeah, this thing in the back here. I see. That's a gallow. Yeah, the mountains need to be a little bit more working together because it's one environment. Now I can understand there's also a little bit of different, like a lot of sand being on it, because right down here it is visible again. Now what would be nice for these mountains is actually, now I'm thinking of it, you know, if this is sand, then sand would mostly be on top of the mountain and a little bit on the tilted side down here, or the sloped side, and lesser on the straight up side. So what would fit perfectly for these mountains to do that is actually the dust tutorial, because with the dust tutorial you can make it look like so that the sand is only being on the top of the hill, because down here it looks perfect. But I feel like there's a little bit too much in overall going on down here. But I get the idea. This is very nice though on the back here. I like the sand down here. The sand up here is also very nice. Going up on the hill you see a lot of sand. The building being sunken away is very nice. Got some nice texturing going on. A little bit of color in there. Green and red. Nice wagon. But not the noose itself. So yeah, it is what I think what happens here is that the rope is also up here, right? Like that, rather than hanging straight. I can see it a little bit, I guess, or else it's... Yeah, it is like that. Just had to look very close. It is a very nice render indeed. And I think your idea of mixing those other scenes in this scene, I think it will look pretty awesome. And then a little bit of a finishing touch on this total scene, so that everything blends in very well. It could be pretty awesome though, I think. Yeah, so yeah, it's a little bit visible. Yeah, very good. Did a lot because of the color in the background. Yeah. I guess it's okay. Or yeah, if you... Yeah, what you could do was like having a corpse hanging onto it. And it would be maybe a little bit more visible. But it's a very nice scene. Yeah, very good. Don't forget a bird on top. Is there a bird on top? I mean, I don't know. I don't see a bird on top. Oh, this bird. Yeah, the eagle. I did see something when I Yeah, I forgot to check it out. It's a very nice eagle. He has a nice size. I can even see his mouth. Or at least I know how an eagle looks like, so your brain will fill in the blank to say. There's a nice shape with his wings. You can clearly see some feathers, bits. Nice detail. This very good. Yeah, very nice scene. Yeah, then we're gonna go to Crabson first version. If I have time, I work more on it. Well, apparently he didn't have any time, but I'm not gonna complain. Crabson is always amazing with his entries. It's very difficult to judge here and there. That's a pretty cool character though. That is really awesome. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more onto the details, just a tiny touch more, because there is something that I wonder on this character, and those are these the bullets. Because it seems like that the place that holds the bullet looks like it is shiny, which make me think that the bullets are actually put on to the belt rather than putting in a holster for the bullets. I would say this needs a little bit of leather color, something like that. Something like that. It is pretty cool though. Bit of an Iron Man type of deal going on. And unless the head is more shaped into this, I feel like something needs to be different with the head though. I don't know if I'm the only one, but it seems like it's very tight for some reason. Dora says it reminds me of Cat Bane. Let me Google that. Cat Bane, oh! Yeah, that's right. Oh, is that from Star Wars? Oh. Oh, that's really cool though. Yeah, you can clearly see with Cat Bane that the bullets that are put into the holster, unless it are not bullets, that it's clearly that where they've been putting in, what holds the bullet is clearly a leather color. And with this one, it's a little bit confusing. That is my my vision of it. I feel like this material down here is a little bit strange. Very weird material. I do not exactly... Oh, that's like a sniper rifle. This needs to be more of a camo desert color, I understand. It feels like a little bit, you know, too flat, those pieces of the camo. Anything else? That is really cool though. I wonder how this this badge will look if it had the same material as this down here, which looks a bit copper-ish, but the detail seems to be more visible on it than rather than the star on here. You can see that's a star, but yeah, it is very cool. I like it. Western outfit and armor is definitely nice. Very cool though. Craftsman is very good. It is difficult to judge on it, really. This is just very clear. It looks weird. I'm not sure about the texture on the weapon though. I feel like it could be like a nice shiny type of weapon. But anything else? Yeah, the badge. it's really cool. Every detail of it. Yeah, I wish it could be a little bit bigger. But there's definitely a lot of detail going on. Very nice. Right, very good. That's one of Crab's on. Then we have one of Corsair's Wild West Banking. My personal thing, it's a shame that it has a transparent background, but I guess I'll just have to deal with it, right? That's a pretty nice card though. There are some details that I really like about this. It has a lot going on. It's not just like simple the frame and then a cabin being put on. Definitely some detail going on. Even onto the wheels. Looks like scratch it up and tear it up and not like perfectly round. Even though it's a little bit missing then on this wheel. Yeah, this wood is very nice. It almost looks like it has been cut from one piece of a tree, like a very big tree. Even though it looks like planks too. Maybe it needs to have a little bit more depth into it, as in that the planks look like separate parts. The rope could use a little bit more roundness. Just a little bit. I like the lamp though, it's nice and dirty. Wild West dirty. And you got a print on here, which is a nice detail. I like the wood here. There's something with it what I really like. Got a lot of details on top. I'm not really sure what these are. I could say trash bags, but it looks a little bit too shiny. Maybe it needs a different kind of texture. For these ones, they're fitting perfect, as in boxes, metal boxes. Flipping back. Got some rope down here. Wonder what this is actually. It is a very nice card though. There's a lot of detail going on in this thing. And the only thing that irritates me is the decal on the inside of the coach wall. This decal, this print. Yeah, could be. Maybe you could have made like a nice print on here. Maybe some like old school lettering or a name onto it or a symbol or yeah, this on top. I also don't know what that is. Yeah, it looks very shiny. Feels metal-ish. But in overall, I think it's a very nice model. It is very random. There is a lot going on. There's a lot of details, a lot of woods, different kinds of textures. It seems like a lot of stuff. It is not like perfect, especially around this area. It's a very good start though. Just need some finishing things down here, different material on here, or deeper details to make it look like planks. It's a bank coach. Money bags, yeah, then it needs like a more of a brownish type of deal, right? And the lamp fits well, yeah. Yeah. Like it is a bit of a shame that this rope has not much poly going on, and this slipping mat, I would say, also not, while the wheels have a lot of polys. It's very round. And also I like the bar here. very shapy. So it's a shame that there are like 3 items in here that doesn't have too much poly. I don't know what this is though, but anything else looks good. I also like the piece of horn down here. Little bits and things. Any kind of background would make this even better. Yeah, I would just say, I always say like just put it onto a black background. It's not too difficult to do that when you finish rendering. I've showed it a couple of times. Maybe, yeah, there needs to be a video of it. So, but overall, I like it though. Okay, tell me one of data. First time doing texture painting. That's very brave. Let's take a closer look at this. So on the first eye, I like the planks. It feels very realistic. One plank on top of another plank at the edge, so it gives this nice, nice view of it. I don't know exactly how to say it, but I just like the way how you've done that. It's very good. Rather than having it perfectly flat and you don't see like details, something like that. I like the balcony railing. You got some nice shaping in there. Looks very good. I like the beams or pillars. Got some detail on it. You got one wooden floor, which is very nice. You got some barrels, a little cart, a place for the horse to stay. Very nice saloon board. I really like the lettering of it. Got some nice wood on it. I like how this is a corner building, which is pretty Wild West, or something that get done a lot back in the days. Nowadays you don't see it that much anymore in newer buildings. Not that much. Texture painting, yeah, I see some little stripes and waves on here. It kinda fits in, I would say. Has probably been a lot of work though. I would never guess those were money bags. Yeah, it's a very nice building. I think it worked out perfectly as it is on this way. Now I guess also you kind of ran out of time though, because this card could use a little bit of extra. For example, like the part what hold the wheels together should be underneath down here. Maybe some anchoring points for the rope or the harness of the horse. I don't know exactly how it looks like, but there should be something up front. And the mountains fit in nicely in the background though. Only it should be until a certain point, maybe right down here. And then on top of it, it needs to be like sand. A little bit the same like what Berkelmere has been doing. Sand down, and then somewhere up here you're gonna go to mountain rock. That's the only thing that, yeah, gives it a really more of a finishing touch. Of course you can put in some cactus. I do like this rock though, maybe a couple more rocks here and there could do. The inside of the building is also nice. I like how you have made one door being, you know, in the motion of flippity flop. And got some nice furniture in there. I like that. I also like to see part of the bar with some glass in there with drinks. It is a nice detail. The windows are perfectly fine for me. You don't especially have to see everything indoors. Which I mean, like, it has a good glossiness on it. Very visible down here. Yeah, time went fast, but it's very nice. What I would also maybe recommend is for this balcony floor, take one of this part down here, which has this kind of thickness, like just one plank or something, and put it here up the front, and just lower this beam a little bit, so the balcony has a little bit more thickness, because it looks very thin though, and something needs to support the underneath too. But anything else, I like it though. It's very nice. The wagon too small. Yeah, but it's very good. Keep on blendering, because you are definitely improving, I would say. Of course, this is your first extra entry, but you have been joining up with 30 minutes a couple of times I've seen. I don't know if you join up with the weekly. I think, I'm not quite sure. You should just keep on joining in. I would like to see more of your creativity. I like to see people improving with their skills. For now, what happened here? Did I put it in the wrong one? Yep, I put it in the wrong one. Okay, very good. Okay, that's what you get when you do 2 competitions at the same time. We need to go for the extra. I'm gonna drop it in once more. And then now we can start voting on someone of your liking. And I'm also going to need to have data. There you go. I probably didn't copy your name, but I cut your name. There we go. It is a shame there are not many viewers though, or at least competition people being around at this time. Certain people left over time, other people that are new aren't here. We're missing Erwin, we're missing a couple of other people though. Most people like to join up with 30 minutes. So go ahead and vote on your entry of liking, or don't vote at all. Difficult. Anyhow, I will just first continue with the weekly, and then I will check after that people have been voting. If not, then I will choose some winners. Meanwhile, I'm going to drop in the new subject for the extra competition. Next subject, remake any of your oldest scene render of image. Make sure you first post your new render and then your older one as reference. It will be nice one. Deadline April 27. It's in the extra. Oh, very good. So yeah, let's go to the weekly. The subject was produce your materials. The first one is of the Ninja Raccoon animated fire effect, completely procedural. The fire has a displacement modifier to simulate the randomness EV render. I think the effect is not too bad. I for some reason I really like it though. It would fit in certain, I would say, maybe a toon shader-ish type of scene. I really like the effects of it. It's more of a magic fire or a soul fire, and this is like a normal fire. But the only thing that I don't like is that this fire is being all over the place of these little logs down here. This is something that I have seen earlier, and I've even been googled to it. Now there are campfires which it depends, like, you know, there are campfires which are completely lit up, but a lot of fires, you know, it is like nicer when it's just in the middle, or, you know, not completely covering up all of the planks, I would say. It's just a little detail though. Yeah, that's the only thing I have to say about this little fire down here. It's a little too big. Yeah, but the effect is very nice. I like it. It is very good. And then we're gonna go to Mikolai. Nice, here is my old attempt, semi-working in EV. All collision issues occur with near clipping objects. Work okay, though in cycles. Material based on volumetrics. It is not too bad. I feel like the fire is going a little. Is it me, or does it look like at the beginning the fire goes into a very nice rate and then it speeds up like crazy? Maybe we forgot the fact to it. Like it goes slow and then all of a sudden it speeds up. I like the beginning. I think it has a very good speed at the beginning before it starts speeding up. And what I really do like are these flying particles. They are nice and take it easy, and they have a nice different sizes. They blink a little bit, but the rate of fire that it's going up feels like that those two are out of speed. The fire needs to go a lot slower. But the orange and red and yellow looks very nice though. And also like how the bloom effect is like moving a little bit. That's very good. Alright. It kind of reminds me of late 90s, early 2000 fire effects in a good way. Yeah, sure. It's a shame it speeds up though. But I like it though, especially the little fire flies, even though I know it's not flies. And then we have one of Lone Asura here, my attempt for potential shading, wood with moss on it. The wood made from noise and moss with musgrave. Mixing those notes took forever to get it right. And potential shading is not easy if you don't know what you're doing. That is how it is for me at least. I never know what I'm doing until I'm getting it right though. Yeah, that is very nice, I would say. It's a good attempt. I feel like that the wood needs to be a lot more darker. It feels more like sort of a sandstone color rather than wood. Especially when moss is growing onto wood, then that means that wood is laying on a place where it can be affected by weather, and it should be a lot darker though. But props for getting it to work at least. I like how you got different objects, so you can really get a view of different angles on it, how it looks like. Here you can see it looks very flat. Yeah, stuff like that. It's a good attempt though. Just needs to be darker. Very sandstone is a good material for that. And then we have one Creation by Chris, an Asian spear with a blade of unknown alien material. All producer unfortunately had to remove some detail caused the computer limitations. Turnable. Let's take a look at these images first. Excuse me. Oh man. Yeah, it's a spear, right? Yeah, an Asian spear. Okay, there we go. I like the metal material. Looks very good. It looks like it has been aging over time for some reason. I only feel like that the leather strap or band or whatever is a little bit out of place though. It feels a little too plastic-ish rather than leather. I feel like the glossiness needs to be a little bit more spread out rather than having it like this. It also kinda bangs out like a piece of plastic onto it. While the spear itself, the materials look excellent. Very nice. I like it. Yeah, it needs some more of a leather effect onto it. A little bit less plastic. I couldn't reviews. Keep in mind. Yeah, but yeah. Well, but the metal spear looks absolutely very nice. Eevee or not. Yeah. The spear definitely. Like trying to find a nice image. Oh well, let's just grab all of it then. Like you can see with a lot of them that the spread of this white reflection here isn't much there. Like especially at this one too. It needs to be a lot more spread out. This one too. Unless there is like, yeah. Maybe the color needs to be lighter, but then again there are also like very dark parts and pieces of leather though. Yeah, but the metal of the spear is very nice. I like it. That is very good. Turn around for anyone that would like to get the turn around though. Let's do it. It's not metal to begin with. Weird stone. Yeah, I guess we will never know. For one it could be stone, for another it could be some kind of a metal. For me, if this would be stone, then it looks out of place. But I'll get what you mean with maybe it's the organic type of deal here. Then it would be really bad spear makers to make this nice and sharp, while this part here looks nice and sharp though. Yes, I really like the spear itself though. And then we're gonna go to Berkeley before and after 3 different producial materials I created. Violets made by fiddling with material number 3. Oh boy, what is that? 3D Bubbles is very good with producial texturing, but we have no entry of him, which is a little bit of a shame. Or maybe not, because he's very good at it. I've seen that with the November. Nice black outlining here. Yeah, let's just... I like the before and after, so you can perfectly see what has been shaped up. I really like this, the tree itself though, the wood of the tree. Looks very nice. Yeah, it's still a little bit gibberish, but I like how it comes out of it. It's very nice. Definitely weird. Bit coral type of deal. And for some reason I like the material on this one, the brown with the amount of glossiness on it. It looks very nice. And my favorite part of the tree this. This looks a bit classy slash aluminium type of deal. It is definitely weird though. Hey Raziv, you're just on time because we can use more people for the votes on both competitions. So yeah, very good. But yeah, this is my favorite. Alright, so Raziv, if you would like to vote, I got here in the extra. The competition was actually yesterday, but because there were only a couple of entries, I included into this competition. You can go to the extra, and you can vote on one of the 4 people down here. And the entries of the extra are down here, so you can vote on the Wild West team for now. Meanwhile, I'm going to set up the voting for the weekly too. And we're going to mind up some new subjects. I had the subject of creation by Chris. He couldn't be here and I'm thinking of it. He said post-apocalypse. This is a good idea. And of course you guys, if you have something in a minute, then yeah, we can do that too. Before we're going to do the before I look at the weekly and decide the winner of the weekly, I would like to first do the winner of the extra competition to see what you guys have been voting on. If need, I will vote too. Alright, Berkeley has subject suggestions. Let me just also drop that down. Portals. Fairy tale scene. Maritime scene. Then what in the world is maritime? Let me just Google that. Oh, you want us to model a boat and block the canal? Is that the whole thing? Or is that just Google showing me the wrong stuff? Translate. Maritime. Oh, just something with the sea. Why? Maritime. Yeah, I did correctly. Maritime scene. Let me just put in between hooks. Sea scene. Okay, you have voted. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now I'm just gonna drop in first the voting for the weekly. You can also vote for that. Meanwhile, you guys are figuring out the winner of your liking for the producial texturing. I'm going to take a look at the extra competition winners and get the job done with it. I just want to let you know I do appreciate you guys for being here. We need to boost up for more people to join up. People seem to join up the 30-minute a lot, but I seem to forget about the extra competition in the weekly. So go ahead and start voting on the weekly. Then now first, I'm going to do the extra one. We've got 2 for Berkelmere, 1 for Crabson, 1 for Dara. I'm just gonna do it my way. No, I'm not gonna vote. To be honest, I don't like to vote because I'm kinda in the spotlight. Not all the way through though, but it's more personal. You guys just drop your vote and then it's okay. So Berkelmere, congratulations on winning the first. For cracks sake, I need to do this in the month extra, not the weekly. It's so confusing. Whatever. Okay, let me get the right one. Oh boy. Alright, once again, Berkelmere, congratulations on winning the first place of the extra Blender competition with the subject. Let me just copy this stuff. Oh, it's just Western. Oh boy. I don't mind to do 2 competitions at a time though. It's just I need to keep an eye open that I don't mess things up. On the Western, very good. Then we have Krabson and Dara. I mean, Dara, yeah, it's a honorable place to be between those dudes. Congratulations on winning the second place of the extra Blender competition with the subject Western, and of course Kodash. Third place is not too bad too. Congratulations too. Meanwhile, let me just quick get this stuff done in the maps and put it through the Hall of Fame. Livestream stuff, extra Berkelmere without those stripes. On. Save. Don't open Microsoft Edge. I want to save the image. Oh. Oh boy. There we go. Finally. Okay. And Dara also very good. Save image as. Go and Kodash. Open it up. Save image as. There you go. Saved it all up. Now I'm just gonna add it quick to the Hall of Fame. Extra down here. Berkelmere. Extra. There you go. Congratulations. And Krabson and Dara. With this image, very good. And Kodash. Kodash sounds like film camera or whatever. I know it's Kodak, but yeah, whatever. Very good. Let me see. Kodash. Maybe he changed his name or maybe he left. It's okay. Some people leave my Discord, other people leave Gabbit. Let me see here. Extra competition. Berkelmere is getting 3 points up to 9. Oh, no craps on this yet. Now 2 points at Crapson. Be good, and 2 points at Tara, and 1 point for at Kodash. Good. No. Alright, so that is done. And close this off. Alright, let me see. He was never a Gabbit. Oh, he just joined straight away. Yeah, that could be possible too. You make tutorials about modeling. It would be nice. It's funny how Western and Mont was dominated by German-speaking people. Yeah. That's true. Well, America is not only founded by Germans though, but with Dutch people, or French people, or Spanish people, or British people, or wherever they all came from. Let me see. Check it out. Okay. Just need to keep up to date. Right, let's yeah, does any of you have some more ideas for a new subject for the weekly? You can drop it in. And also for Receive, if you would like to join the extra competition for the next upcoming month. I got a fun one, which is down here. Remake any of your oldest scene render image. Make sure you first post your new render and then the older one as a reference image. I think it's a very good one because you can show off that you have learned some new things. You can improve your, you know, your older one into a new one. I think it's a very funny one. I think everyone should join up. Alright. Outmind says imaginary landscapes. That's also a very nice one. I mean, it doesn't have to be alien planet. I mean, even though Avatar is alien planet, but they have like these floating rocks. But they believe that somewhere in Asia, back in the days, they had those floating rocks too. If you follow the YouTube channel Toddy Chill, you might know what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's see what you guys have been voting for the weekly. Can I use something? Yeah, you can use any render image from the 30 minutes, from the weekly, monthly, or a render image that you have never posted before. Just make sure that you first post your remake and then post your older one as reference image, so we can clearly see the difference and how you've been improved and that kind of stuff, even if you're new with Blender. Alright. The structure to produce all shading. Okay. Nikolai, Lona, Shura, and Berkelmere. Let me just copy this. Let me vote on one of those three though. Nirakun has 4. Raised by Chris have 2. So it's either Berkelmere, Lona, Shura, or Nikolai. Where is it at? Okay, Berkelmere with his 3, Lone Asura with his, well, sandstone with mushy on it, and Nikolai with the older one, old attempt. Now both of these have something that needs to be changed. This one is just purely the speed. The speed needs to match up also with the fireflies to make it look more, match up. And the fire is going way too fast. This stuff, is a good attempt for wood, but it needs to be a lot darker in order to feel more realistic as wood, as well as that the moss is actually growing onto the wood. I do like multiply models to show off different angles and yeah, light settings, that kind of things. Berkelmere, yeah, this is a little bit strange though. It is really weird. It is strange. It doesn't feel like it should be alive. But for some reason, when I have this zoomed out, for some reason I really freaking like this this wooden part down here. I really like that. Anything else is just weird, and I would call it art because it's ugly. It's very ugly. This is very arty. This I really love it. Yeah, this is very sandstone. It's a shame that Mikolai didn't try to make a new one, but maybe he's seen it too late. But I do appreciate that the entry here, and I really love the firefly type of deal though. Aye. Alright, meanwhile I'm thinking about it. Mine says ancient civilizations, and he says your dream home. Shall I make a house of it? Or house, dream house? Aye. You know what? I'm gonna go for Lone Asura just because he has more people liking it. He got 4 emojis, this got 1, and Berkelmere got 2. So maybe let's keep it like that. I mean, producial stuff is not easy. I did explain a lot about that. Didn't explain too much about what I didn't like about this. So yeah. Oh man, so confusing today. Lone Asura. Okay, there we go. There you go. So now we got first place, second place, and third place. So Ninja Raccoon, congratulations on winning the first place of the weekly Blender competition. Creation by Chris, congratulations on the second place. And Lone Asura, congratulations on the third place. Yes, let's go, and I'm gonna add in the new subjects. It can be outside, inside, or a combination. I like archfish challenge. What is an archfish? You just mean like an open challenge? Is that what you mean with it? Yeah, translate. What the hell is archfish? Doesn't like to translate that. Okay, let's just do dream home. Okay. Yeah, architectural inside out. Okay. I agree with you guys. Having options is nicer. Yes, let's add that in below This stuff. I just copied this from Creation by Chris. I cannot be bothered to type it in small lettering because apocalypse is a very difficult word for me to type. I always have to use Google to correct it because I never typed it correct way. Asian civilizations. It rolls nice in the mouth. And your dream home. You can vote on this one of your liking. Meanwhile, I'm going to grab the winners of the weekly. And put them in the Hall of Fame and add the winning points. Oh crap, then I need to download this stuff. Then we have Creation by Chris. It's gonna take this one. I like to take render image rather than video because decompression of YouTube makes it look ugly or less and nicer. Creation by Chris, and then we have one of it's a shame 3D Bubbles wasn't here because he is very good with this stuff and I would like to see what he would have come up with. Okay, weekly. Where is this stuff? Gonna be a tough call. 3D Bubbles has real life stuff to take care of. Does he? Do you people have real lives? Oh man. I understand it now. And also I don't understand why Discord sometimes doesn't take the complete word though. Yeah, let's add also in the winners. Then we're gonna look at the new team, and then I'm going to thank you guys a lot for being here, joining in, and that kind of stuff. Alright, the Ninja Raccoon should be here. He's gonna get 3 points, which makes it up to 4. And D. There we go. Then we're going to add 2 points for Creation by Chris. Makes it up to 10. I'm glad I don't have to change too much. And then Lone Asura. It's new, I guess. There you go. Not a name on the list. Seems, even though people like to join up the 30-minute a lot more, it seems like we have one extra name on this list though. But very good. Let's check out the new subjects voting. This next subject will end on April 7. Streaming time. Next subject will be, oh boy. Aye. Chew against chew. What will we do? Oh, it already changed. All of a sudden, I was daydreaming and then it changed and I didn't even notice that. That's funny. Well, thank you. Then I don't have to vote because I rather want you people to do something that you like rather than I'm choosing something that you might not like. Something like that. A fairy tale scene. Let me just, you know, if you got 5 more minutes of time, I'm just going to put it in Google. Fairy. Why? Fairly. Why does it say fairly? A fairy tale scene. Google be like, nope, that's not correct. Fairy tale scene. Unless a fairy tale scene is also something. This is a fairy tale scene. Of course, you need to make it in Blender. So we see a lot of castles. We see the princess on a horse with the dude being the prince. You can also turn it around. Just put a dude on the horse in princess clothing, because why not? A lot of horses, princesses, and dudes. Or a dragon. Is that fairy tale too? Yeah, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. This is awesome though. That's really cool. It would be nice if within the rainbow it was like another planet or something very big. So yes, that is what you guys want. I'm gonna drop it in. Oh god, right down in here. There you go. So no random wizard castle or princess scene. Which is fairly likely to win. There's a disclaimer on that. You need to let us know which fairy tale the scene is from. Huh? The people that I watch still need to vote. Yeah, well, some people just like to watch stream. They don't, you know, interact or something. So that is going to be that for the weekly, and we have this for the monthly. If you got any questions, then drop them down right now. If not, then that's fine too. Thank you for being here, and I should not forget, the 30 minutes also need an announcement, which is for today going to be. Let me see, Hollywood, a director's chair. It's gonna be challenge number 434. No, not there. Right down there, very good. Alright, there you go. What? Ignore what? What you mean? What do I need to? What's going on? Ignore this. There's a disclaimer on that. Need to let us know which fairy tale. What? He's just fooling around. Yeah, it's too hot for that. Or well, it's getting hot for that. Alright, so oh, my fairy tale you enjoy. Yeah, it is up to you. I mean, if you want to make it look extra interesting, you can make a story of it. It is up to you, my man. But I understand your point. But it's up to you. A little bit of freedom there. My apologies. I hope I didn't step on your tail there. Alright, so this is gonna be that. It's his idea, toch? Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It is up to you to be creative. If you make something more interesting than just a random castle, then you should win, right? Yeah. All good, yeah. Next time, just shout a specific fairy tale scene. Or a... yeah. Maybe I can add something to it. No random castles. And what did you said? Princesses. Happy? Okay, that's good to hear. If you guys are happy, then I'm happy too automatically. I'm like a mother. You know, you guys are my children. You're happy, I'm happy. Alright. Even though Berkelmeter is 3 times the age of me, so that's okay. So you're somewhere about in the 90s. No poisonous donuts. Oh boy, what fairy tale is that? You're welcome, you're welcome. Welcome. Alright, yes, I'm gonna close it off because sooner or later I have to go. Going out to the supermarket. Snow White Blender version. Good luck on the stuff. I will make sure to drop in some kind of an announcement in Gabbit to maybe pull some more people to this Discord. I mean, there are 500 people though, if it's not more, and you can see it right down here. 650 people. We only have 9 entries. Anyhow, thank you guys. Have a good day. Have a good weekend already. Don't eat too much Easter eggs and bunnies. And then I'll catch you guys next Monday again. Yeah, PM me about it. You can PM me all kinds of ideas. That is nice. I like that. I like that. Alright.